Vanderbilt has left 10 men on base. The Tigers have left 5 thus far.
That pinch hit double for Dardar back in the 5th inning was his 6th double of the year.
Meeting all broken up. Scott Brown back in the dugout with 1 out. Dardar, left-hander, readies the bat. First pitch, low for ball 1. Aaron Beatty short lead off of first. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice sweeping breaking ball in on the left hand. Now they'll move Brody Johnston, the third baseman, right of second base. They'll leave Riker Waite, the shortstop, left of the bag. The left-hander Dardar at the plate. He went to the left center field gap for that base clearing double. And that pinch hit at bat back in the 5th inning. Pitch low, and it's now 2-1. Guth fires the 2-1, and this time Dardar could not hold up. Probably 3/4 swing on a what would have been ball 3, but it evens the count 2-2. Aaron Beatty off of first base, 1 out, the 2-2 pitch. Dardar high chop, but it is foul right at first base, handled by Maldonado. But definitely right of the auxiliary green first base bag.
Dardar continuing to battle with 2 strikes. His double back in the 5th inning came on a 2-strike pitch. Looking to do the same here.
Got the 2-2. And a late swing and a miss. Dardar down on strikes. Just floated that one by, mistimed, a little late recognizing and picking it up. Mason Braun now coming to the plate, the DH for the Tigers. 0 for 2, aboard on a walk in that 5th inning. Luke Guth, the right-hander, relief pitcher for the Commodores. That's this one slipped loose, missed outside, 1-0. Two outs, top of the 7th. 1-0 pitch. Drops in low, good eye by Braun. 2 balls, no strikes. Braun's average now at 256. He's got 1 homer on the year. 2-0 pitch. Swing to the pitch low, comes up empty. 2-1.
Young man's got good power. He was a real slugger at Penn High School in South Bend, Indiana. Regarded as one of the top first basemen in the country last year.
2-1. Strike on the inside corner. A great pitch that time by Luke Guth. To even the count, 2-2. Andy again with the left-hander at the plate with 2 strikes. We'll move Brody Johnston, the third baseman, right of second. Got Rigdon playing a good 8 feet into right field. The second baseman for the Commodores. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is low. Fills the count now to Braun. Aaron Beatty down at first base with 2 outs. Payoff delivery. Foul. Left side. Out of play. Still 3-2. Fans, find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday. Tomorrow night, Game 2, 7 p.m. Right back here at the Hawk. 10-7 Vandy leads. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, runner at first. Another payoff pitch way upstairs and outside, and Braun going to work a walk. Runners now first and second with 2 down. We'll see Tanner Reeves.
Second consecutive walk for Mason Braun. Freshman showing a lot of patience in his first career SEC game. And Tanner Reeves certainly is due for something good to happen. He's had a rough start to this season.
Batting .231 so far. Just 154 with runners in scoring position. It's the first pitch from Guth, a called strike, 0-1. 176 for Reeves this season thus far with runners aboard. He's got Aaron Beatty at second, Braun at first with 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch. Again, catches that outside corner that's in play now, and it's 0-2.
That zone has definitely expanded a little bit.
The 0-2, little check swing. The bouncer back to the mound. Guth going to handle, flip it over to Maldonado, and that'll end it for the Tigers here in the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, 2 men left on. Vandy still leads 10-7. Time to stretch it out here in Music City. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Vanderbilt to the plate. They'll have 3, 4, and 5 in their order. Holcomb, Johnstone, and Maldonado when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Every Tiger knows it's not just about where you are, it's about how you play the game. At LSU Online, we bring that same grit and greatness to your education. Whether you're watching from Baton Rouge or beyond, you can earn your degree on your time from anywhere. Flexible, online, built for Tiger Nation. Visit online.lsu.edu and win where you are. Champions make plays on the field and in life. With LSU Online, you can keep your career moving, earn your degree, and still run your own game plan. Learn anytime from anywhere and take the next step toward your goal line. It's time to make your move, Tiger fans. Visit online.lsu.edu. LSU Online. Win where you are.
The 7th inning stretch of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball was presented by Coshada Casino Resort, Louisiana's best bet.
Bottom of the 7th inning here at Charles Hawkins Field. Vanderbilt leading 10-7. They come to the plate. Holcomb, the center fielder, will lead it off. Tonight he's 1 for 2, including a leadoff home run in the 4th inning. Zach Cowan, certainly aware of that, delivers the first pitch, a called ball, and it's 1-0. Cowan. Jay Johnson had to go through a couple of relievers to find Cowan, who settled things down here after Vandy exploded for 7 runs in the 3rd and 4th innings to lead 10-4. LSU able to get 3 back in the top of the 5th to make it a 10-7 ball game. 2-0 now the count to Holcomb.
He's retired 7 of the 8 hitters he's faced.
Swing and a miss, make it 2-1.
2 1/3 innings so far for Zach. Just the 1 hit, no walks, 4 strikeouts. 31 pitches entering this inning.
Tigers employed the shift to the left side of the diamond against the right-handed hitter, who fouls this one off, and then off the top of his foot. He's in a little bit of pain here. Does a little trip around home plate. Second time he's taken a foul ball off the lower leg. That one right on the end of the cleat. Oh, even missed the shoe guard right on the toe. That'll sting. Appreciate our home plate umpire, Derek Malika, wiping off the plate with all that artificial turf.
There's not a speck of dirt anywhere on that surface.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Holcomb. Cowan reaches back, fires, and a rifle shot foul down the third base line. Keep it 2-2. Things going to heat up on the diamond with SEC play getting underway. But fans, remember, whenever you're ready to cool it down, just count on Slow Melt Ice. For more info, check them out. SlowMeltIce.com, SLOMELTICE.com. Here's the 2-2 to Holcomb, swing and a miss. Cowan with his 5th strikeout. The leadoff hitter retired in Holcomb. Second time tonight down on strikes. Second time that LSU has pitched him inside. Bill got him trying to get around quickly, couldn't do so.
Zach Cowan has just been masterful tonight. 5 strikeouts. He's retired 8 of the 9 hitters he's faced.
Johnstone, the right fielder, takes the first pitch called strike. Start him off 0-1. And the Tigers trying to hold Vandy at 10 runs. Try to keep it within striking distance. This one going to be ripped to right field. Jake Brown diving, fully extended, and he makes the grab. Out number 2 on a sensational play by Jake Brown in right field. Full sprint. You talked about his speed earlier tonight, Bill. He was getting after it. That one dropping quickly. I didn't think off the bat anybody had a chance, and Jake Brown proved me wrong. Thank goodness he did.
That ball was scalded by Johnstone, but Jake able to run it down, running into the gap to his right.
So with 2 down, that'll bring Chris Maldonado, the first baseman, to the plate. First pitch, a called strike on the outside corner, no less. 0 for 3, did reach base on a walk in the 4th and scored a run. Comebacker up the middle, charging. Second base, Dardar throws over to York in time for out number 3. Another excellent inning for Zach Cowan and the Tigers defensively. 3 up, 3 down go the Commodores. We head to the top of the 8th. LSU trailing by 3, 10-7. Tigers will have Stanfield, Milam, and Brown due up when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Squeeze every ounce of life out of every day. Memorize every sunset, every face you love, and climb every obstacle until you can't go higher. With Louisiana Blue, you're free to soar because you've got the compassion of the cross, the security of the shield, and the comfort of blue behind you. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue. Louisiana True.
The games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk-On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day. Whether it's a post-win celebration, drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-On's is your go-to for good times. Craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages. From melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro. Game on.
Hi, this is Chef Kevin Belton for People's Health. If you have diabetes, heart failure, or cardiovascular disorder, and you have Medicare, ask about a People's Health Chronic Condition Special Needs Plan. It's a Medicare plan designed to help with the unique needs that go along with these chronic conditions. Call People's Health today. Your benefits could start as early as next month.
Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Tigers set up nicely here to start the top of the 8th inning. It'll be Chris Stanfield at the bottom of the order to get it started, followed by Milam and Jake Brown. So far, those 3 tonight.
A legitimate leadoff hitter. That's why he's down there at the bottom to set the table for the top of the order. He's done a great job of it so far tonight. He's going to face a new pitcher. Jacob Schultz, a left-hander, is now on the mound for Vanderbilt. 6'2", 219-pound junior out of Houston, Texas. Schultz is 1-0 with a 1.29 ERA. This will be his 7th appearance in 7 innings. He's only allowed 3 hits and 1 run. He's walked 3 and struck out 12, just a 130 opponent batting average. He has given up 1 home run on the year. And he takes the mound in place of Luke Guth, who is very effective in relief for Vanderbilt.
Stanfield 2 for 3 on the night. A couple of base hits and a run scored. First pitch offered up by Schultz. Off speed for his strike. Stanfield takes notice, readies the bat. Lefty on righty here. Schultz fires. Skips off the turf. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Luke Guth went 2 innings for Vanderbilt, gave up just 1 hit, no runs. He did walk 3 and struck out 2.
1 ball, 1 strike to Stanny. Schultz fires. Inside missing, ball 2, 2-1. Fans, don't miss the Jay Johnson Show each Monday night, 6 o'clock at TJ Ribs. Presented by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU Athletics. Want to hear about LSU baseball? Coach Johnson will tell it on Monday nights. Pitch low, now 3-1. Stanfield works into a hitter's count here. Trying to get something started for the Tigers. Last scoring 3 runs in the top of the 5th. Schultz from the stretch, the 3-1. Miss for ball 4, so Stanfield earns a leadoff walk. That'll bring Milam to the plate. Got to start somewhere, and Stanfield does the job.
He certainly has tonight in his return to the starting lineup. He's been on base 3 times now in 4 plate appearances. And Stephen Milam now will bat from the right side for the first time tonight.
Milam 3 for 4. First 4 at bats, as Bill said, came from the left side for the switch hitter. They face Schultz now with a runner at first, nobody out. Overhand breaking ball, gets away from Reynolds, hit him in the mitt, but he lost it. Stanfield will advance down to second base. May have gotten crossed up. He looked like he was rising, Bill. Looked like he was confused, and well, he just didn't watch it in. Hit the bottom of the mitt, rolled towards the backstop to the Vandy boys script. Allowed Stanfield to reach scoring position. 1-0, the count to Milam. Schultz fires. Again, the overhand breaking ball this time. Catches a good bit of the inner portion of the plate, and it's 1-1.
Slow breaking ball that time from Jacob Schultz at 72 miles per hour.
See if he tries to come speed him up here. The 1-1. Schultz fires. Nope. Again, sticks with that breaking ball this time. Missed inside. 2-1.
Schultz does have pretty good velocity when he does use the fastball. 88 to 92 on his heater.
2-1 the count to Milam with nobody out and a runner at second. Comes with a fastball at 91. Check swing foul off the bat of Milam towards the first base dugout. And it evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good start here in the top of the 8th. Stanfield with a leadoff walk. He's now at second. 2-2. Wicked breaking ball, swing and a miss. Milam swings over the top. Down on strikes, retired for his 2nd straight time. That will get Jake Brown to the plate with just 1 out and a runner in scoring position. You like your odds here with Brown, who again on the year, 31 runs batted in, hitting .423. Tonight he's 2 for 3, including a double and a 3-run homer. Also reached base last time in the 6th by way of walk. Showing bunt, right side. Trying to keep up with it is Schultz. He tried to get it with a glove, and he'll fall down between first and second. No play. Brown beats it out without a throw. Runners on the corners as Stanfield makes his way to third. Caught Vandy napping that time. Maldonado not expecting the bunt. He was back behind first base. The bunt was laid down right of the mound. Schultz was the only guy who could get to it. Of course, the left-hander falling away on the other side. Tried to chase it down and then falls as he tried to lay the glove and cut it off.
A brilliant decision and execution by Jake Brown.
So the Tigers now mounting a little pressure with 1 out. Runners first and third, and Derek Curiel to the plate. Derek 0 for 2. Did have a sac fly RBI, reached base on a walk. He was caught looking last time in the 6th. Schultz fires, look out. Turns Curiel the other way as that pitch inside and high, and it's 1-0. Lefty on lefty matchup. Here's Schultz and Curiel.
Derek's been good against lefties this year. 8 hits in 18 at bats against left-handed pitching.
Stanfield at third, Brown at first. The 1-0 to Curiel. Lifted in the air, center field. Holcomb on the run. Reaches up and it's over his head. Hits off the track, off the wall. That'll score Stanfield. They're going to wave Brown in. The throw to the plate. He is safe. Sliding under the tag on the throw coming in will be Jake Brown. And the Tigers have made it a 1-run ball game, 10-9. Did you see that relay come in? It took a bounce, Bill, in front of the mound and then rolled. It did not bounce. It rolled to the plate off that turf. I thought that might catch Brown. Again, what a shot by Curiel over the head of Holcomb, who was playing in at center. Stanfield easily scores, and then Brown, with that speed, just slides foot first and gets under it.
Took a wide turn around third, but got in there.
Yeah, he almost ended up in the Vandy dugout. First pitch to Zach York, misses outside for ball 1. It's a 10-9 Vandy lead, 1 out. Curiel with a 2-run double stands at second. And that's going to bring another visit on the mound from associate head coach handling the pitcher, Scott Brown. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
Our producer, James Mays, back in the Capital One studio this Friday night. Bill Franquez, Chris Blair with you here in the west end of Nashville, campus of Vanderbilt. Charles Hawkins Field. It's a 10-9 Vanderbilt lead. Here we are in the top of the 8th. The Tigers have plated 2, looking for more. York at the plate, a 1-0 count. He's got Curiel down at second base. Schultz fires. That one missed high. 2-0.
And York has also been good against lefties this year. 6 hits and 11 at-bats against left-handers.
Breaking ball, missed away. 3-0 now. Schultz looks a little frustrated. He's going to grab the rosin bag, take a little trip around the mound here. Tigers 1 run shy of tying this up. They've got Curiel with good wheels down at second base. Zach York at the plate. 3-0 count. Schultz fires. Misses high, ball 4. Another free pass will put York aboard. And we'll get Cade Arambidi to the plate. The Tiger catcher, 2 of 3 tonight, seeing the baseball well, Bill.
Absolutely. Arambidi now with an opportunity. He represents, well, actually, York now represents the go-ahead run for LSU, and Tim Corbin making his way to the mound. He's going to make a change, and I imagine we'll see a right-hander to face Cade Arambidi.
So a pitching change for the Commodores. Brought to you by Sunshine. If you need a game-changing upgrade, trust Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, to keep your home turf in tip-top shape. We got a 1-run ball game, 10-9, Vanderbilt leading. Tigers threatening with 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Runners first and second. Arambidi will face the new Vanderbilt pitcher when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Matter of fact, call the neighbors, wake them up. We got a game here in the West End on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game.
All season long.
In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for defending national champions, LSU Baseball.
On the field, I trust my team. For my health care, I trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here. Visit OLOLRMC.com/LSU.
Get ready, Tiger fans! Venture Global is proud to partner with LSU Athletics, powering Louisiana and the world with clean, low-cost, reliable energy and fueling the future of our great state. As we cheer on the Tigers this season, we're also driving innovation, creating jobs, and supporting our local communities. Together, we're building a brighter, more sustainable tomorrow. Venture Global, proud partner of LSU Athletics, powering champions on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball continues. From the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Things getting interesting on a Friday night. One-run ball game here, 10-9. Vanderbilt with the one-run edge in the top of the 8th inning. The Tigers have played it 2 runs. They've got 1 out. Runners first and second. Kate Arabidi coming to the plate. Facing the new pitcher for the Commodores, right-hander Tristan Bristow.
Bristow, a sophomore out of Helotes, Texas, 6'3", 199 pounds.
Again, Arabidi 2 for 3 at the plate tonight. First pitch, fastball in for a strike. Nope, off speed. It's 0-1.
Bristow making his 6th appearance this season. He is 1-0, 2.25 ERA.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, it's going to hit Arabidi right on the hands. May have caught the protective guard on the elbow. Let's see. Trainer going to come out immediately and take a look. He appears to be all right. That made more of a sound. I think it came off the arm guard.
Yeah, it sounded a lot worse than it actually was, thankfully.
Yeah, it got him on that elbow guard, upper arm. I thought it might have got him in on the hands. Ooh, maybe got him on the forearm. I don't know. Got a lot of flesh, I think. Arabidi heads on down to first, and now the Tigers have the bases loaded with 1 out. And Seth Dardar, who played a big role thus far in tonight's game, called upon as a pinch hitter. With the bases loaded and delivered a base-clearing double to the gap in left center field. So Dardar, a prime candidate here. Get the Tigers back on top, or at least get us to a tied game with just 1 out, the bases loaded.
That tying run. Standing at third base, Derek Curiel. Go-ahead runs at second in the form of Zach York.
And base-clearing double for Dardar came when he came off the bench in the 5th inning. First pitch, a called strike from Bristow, and it's 0-1. Tigers led 1-0 after a half inning. Vanderbilt took a 2-1 lead after a full inning. Tigers would put 3 up in the second. Vandy would answer with 1, then Vandy with 2 in the third, 5 in the 4th inning. Tigers have been playing catch-up since then. Dardar swings at a pitch low in the zone, falls behind 0-2.
Now Bristow has worked only 4 innings this year. He's given up 5 hits in 4 innings, but he does have 6 strikeouts. He's not walked a batter this year.
Bases loaded, 1 out. 0-2 the count to Seth Dardar. Righty on lefty. Bristow fires, and it's in the turf and gets away from Reynolds. Coming in from third is Curiel, and we are tied 10-all. Bristow with a wild pitch, and the Tigers have tied it up. Reynolds tried to slide over, but again, not a lot of movement. Just kind of tried to get his body in front of it, but it caromed off him. Gave Curiel the daylight he needed to get home. So now, runners second and third with 1 out. The 1-2 to Dardar. Missed outside off speed from Bristow, and it's now 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the go-ahead run is at third base for LSU with 1 out. Seth can just get the ball in play.
15 runs batted in on the year for Dardar. York at third, Arabidi at second. 1 out. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Can be picked up by Reynolds. He'll throw down to first and record the 2nd out. So a big strikeout for Bristow there. 1 he needed after the wild pitch allowed the run to score to tie the game at 10-all. Tigers 10 runs, 12 Bingo Pest Product hits. Vandy 10 runs on 7 hits. Again, the Tigers do not want to leave 2 men on base here. With 2 outs, it'll be Mason Braun. 0 for 2 tonight, a couple of walks in his last 2 appearances at the plate. Facing Bristow for the first time. This pitch down in the turf, and Reynolds doesn't know where it is. York now sliding in safely, and the Tigers take an 11-10 lead. Zach York at third. That pitch was down in the turf. Reynolds tried to block it up. The baseball went left. Reynolds spun around, went right. But it took the entire dugout and the crowd, along with Josh Jordan, to tell York, get home, young man. And he does.
I think that's as fast as Zach York can run, and he got there.
So now with Aaron Beatty at third, 2 outs, and the Tigers up 11-10. The pitching for Vanderbilt has collapsed as Bristow again puts one in the turf in front of the plate. This time Corbin Reynolds gloves it. And it's 2-0, the count now to Mason Braun.
This could be Braun's pitch right here.
Strike while the iron is hot. The 2-0. Swing and a miss as Bristow gets that one by him at 93, and it's 2-1.
Do love the way that Braun competes. He's been able to draw a couple of walks tonight.
Here's the 2-1 from Bristow, and it's going to hit him. Fastball catches him on the outside leg, and that will send Braun to first. We'll get Tanner Reeves to the plate now. Reeves entered the game as a pinch hitter, took over at third base. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a ground out to the mound. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Top of the 8th, an 11-10 LSU lead. Tigers trailed 10-4. First delivery, a called strike fastball from Bristow. 0-1. Seven unanswered for LSU. Showing bunt, foul towards the Vandy dugout. That'll make it 0-2. It's a late square by Tanner Reeves, trying to catch Vandy off guard again. Just fouled it straight into the dugout of the Commodores. 0-2 now with 2 down.
Good intention there by Reeves. If he gets that down, he gives Aaron Beatty a great chance to score.
The 0-2 down in the dirt. Advancing down to second without a throw will be Mason Braun. So runners now second and third. Reeves can arrive safely. Find a little turf out there in right, center, or left. The 1-2. Again, Bristow throws it in the turf. This one caroms all the way to the dugout of the Commodores, and that will bring Aaron Beatty home. It's 12-10 Tigers. And Vanderbilt's pitching right now falling apart. 3 runs in on wild pitches.
Game seems to find a way to even itself out. LSU giving up all those free passes earlier in the game that helped Vanderbilt build a big lead, and now Tigers taking advantage of the wild pitches.
Braun finds himself at third. The 2-2 low. Good take by Reeves to fill the count, 3-2. Vandy put 5 up in the bottom of the 4th. Tigers thus far have put 5 up in the top of the 8th. They've got a chance to add another. Runner at third, 2 outs. Another payoff pitch and missing inside, ball 4. Another free pass for the Commodore pitching staff. Put runners on the corners and will bring Chris Stanfield to the plate. Let's see how long Tim Corbin's going to stick with Tristan Bristow.
Chris Stanfield again, the guy who got this all started. Leadoff walk here in the 8th, and it's triggered a 5-run outburst for the Tigers, and Stanfield hoping to add more.
Tiger fans letting their presence be known here in the West End with an LSU chant. 2 outs, runners on the corners, pitch to Stanny. Fastball strike from Bristow, make it 0-1. Stanfield tonight at the bottom of the order, a single and scored in the 2nd. Struck out looking in the 4th, a single again in the 6th, aboard on a walk and scored in the 8th. The 0-1, missing low, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Vanderbilt batted around earlier. Tigers batting around here in the 8th. The 1-1. Check swing. Bouncer right of the mound. This time Bristow handles it and will toss over to Maldonado for out number 3. But the Tigers regain the lead. They played 5 runs on just 2 hits. One man left on, and it's a 12-10 LSU lead over Vanderbilt. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Zach Cowan making his way back out on the mound. Let's see. Nope, they're going to make a change. We'll tell you all about it. Vanderbilt will have 6, 7, and 8 due up. Mancini, Waite, and Reynolds when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
In Baton Rouge, locals don't just love their home. They love sharing it. Discover a city where culture is abundant, hospitality comes naturally, and the best spots are never kept secret. With the vibrancy of a big city and the ease of a weekend getaway, Baton Rouge invites you to slow down, savor, or soak it all in. Find your pace at visitbatonrouge.com.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Plenty of offense tonight in this opener of SEC play between the Commodores of Vanderbilt and your Fighting Tigers of LSU. 22 runs combined up on the board. Good news, LSU now in the lead, 12-10. 12 runs on 12 Bingo Pest Product hits. Commodores, 10 runs on 7 hits. Zach Cowan did an incredible job in relief, settling things down after Vanderbilt took a 10-4 lead. Zach now will hand the baseball off to Gavin Guidry. The right-hander takes over here in the bottom of the 8th, facing off against Mancini, and the first pitch inside and low for ball 1, 1-0.
Well, Zach Cowan just phenomenal tonight. 3 1/3 shutout innings. He gave up just 1 hit, walked none, and struck out 5. And Tigers turn to Guidry.
1-0, lifted in the air to left field. Stanfield, though, coming in about 10 steps, and Chris will have it for out number 1. So Mancini retired. Big out there for Guidry. Mancini had been 2 for 3 on the night. Now Riker Waite, the shortstop, is 0 for 2, but he's been aboard. Hit by a pitch and scored a run in the 3rd. Aboard on a walk with the bases loaded, brought in a run, and eventually scored 2 runs tonight.
Gavin Guidry, the right-hander from Lake Charles, Louisiana, 3-1, 2.70 ERA.
Strike on the outside corner. Starts off Waite, 0-1.
This is his 7th appearance, 6th relief appearance of the season. 20 strikeouts in 13 1/3 innings.
The 0-1, did he go around? They say he did. They appeal down to third base. Jeff Wright said he did not hold back, and Guidry jumps ahead 0-2.
Gavin's given up 4 runs on 7 hits. He's walked 4. Just a 152 opponent batting average.
The 0-2, Guidry fires, a little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tigers have inserted Jack Ruckert into the game at second base, although now in the shift he's playing shortstop.
Ruckert, the lone man left of the diamond here with a left-hander Waite at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Guidry ready to rock, winds and fires. Skips off the dish, evens the count 2-2.
The infield is Ruckert at the moment playing shortstop. Seth Dardar at second base and Stephen Milam playing in shallow right field, shifted over to the right side of the infield.
1 out, nobody on, a 2-2 count. Guidry, the right-hander, delivers. Beautiful breaking ball, called strike 3. Down on strikes goes Waite. For the second time tonight, second time looking, and Guidry records the punch out. His first in relief, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Now the Tigers revert back to a conventional defense. Ruckert is now the second baseman. Milam in his normal shortstop position. Seth Dardar is playing third.
Guidry looks in, square to the plate. Corbin Reynolds, the right-handed catcher, stands in. First pitch from Gavin. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Running it in there at 95 miles an hour is Gavin Guidry, the pride of Lake Charles, Louisiana. The 0-1, another heater, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2, 96 on the gun.
Gavin Guidry just rearing back and giving it all from the mound right now as he looks into the LSU dugout.
2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th, 12-10 Tigers lead. The 0-2 breaking ball, called strike 3, inside corner, see ya. Gavin Guidry, some kind of fired up. 3 up, 3 down, go the Doors in the bottom of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. Tim Corbin out there arguing with the home plate umpire about something. Might want to get in the dugout. 12-10, Tigers lead. We head to the top of the 9th. LSU coming to the plate. Top of the order, Milam, Brown, and Curiel when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
I'm Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill. Knowing the facts is the key to winning a case in court and also winning in life. To be a champion, you have to make good decisions, and one of those is to not vape. Vaping can destroy your lungs with toxic metals and chemicals. Some devices contain lead and nickel and even formaldehyde. Vaping can cause severe health problems, so choose to be a champion. Stay vape-free.
Paid for by the Louisiana Department of Justice.
Game day starts local, just 2 miles from Tiger Stadium. Oxbow Rum Distillery is the official rum of LSU athletics. Handcrafted from Louisiana sugarcane grown right across the river. From cane to glass, every bottle is pure Louisiana pride. So, whether you're mixing up cocktails at your tailgate or joining us at the tasting room, make it a win for local flavor. Oxbow Rum Distillery, located downtown Baton Rouge. Go Tigers!
The powerhouse of college baseball plays here. Your home for the Fighting Tigers. The LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Tigers struggled early in this one on the mound. Too many free passes accumulating. Vandy eventually built a 10-4 lead, but then Zach Cowan took over on the bump. Settled things down, that's putting it mildly. Gavin Guidry came in there in the bottom of the 8th inning and just dominated, including the big punch out, called strike 3. The Tigers get ready to come to the plate here in the top of the 9th, looking for certainly insurance runs. They lead 12-10 after trailing by 6 runs. LSU with 5 runs in the top of the 8th inning to regain the lead. New pitcher on the mound for the Commodores here will be Nate Slody. Slody, a right-hander, takes over. And again, the top of the order for the Tigers coming up. Stephen Milam, who's 3 for 5, followed by Brown and Curiel. Again, those 3 at the top of the order so far tonight. 6 of 12.
Slody is a true freshman from Fairway, Kansas, on the mound for the Commodores.
Milam again, batting from the left side. He started tonight. The switch hitter takes the first pitch, missing inside for ball 1 from Slody. Again, 3 straight singles, first, second, and fifth inning. All coming from the left side. This pitch missing outside, 2-0. One thing's for sure, both head coaches tonight can be proud of some moments and they can be frustrated with some others as Milam pops this one into the air, left field way. Calling for it, Mancini had to wait, but eventually it made its way down and he fields it for out number 1. So Milam retired. We'll see Jake Brown. Brown tonight 3 for 4. A double in the first, 3-run bomb back in the second inning. His 10th homer of the year. Had a single back in the 8th. Came around to score. Pitch from Slody, a called strike on the inner half, and it's 0-1 to Brown.
Slody, just a freshman. This is his 4th appearance of the season.
The 0-1. Brown launches one down the line, left field way, but it will find its way foul. Wow. Still takes some power to do that from the left side.
That's right.
Watch that one all the way in and then got a quick swing and sent it towards Memorial Gymnasium.
Schlote's worked 3 innings this year, is not allowed a hit or a run. He has walked 2 and struck out 5.
Now we have the umpires converging right at the mound. Again, it looked like it was initiated by the umpires. I'm not sure what they're meeting about here. 0-2 count. Let's see what we're going to get. Got to turn the organ off. So LSU wants to challenge it was a foul ball. I've yet to see a replay up in our monitor here. Again, we're kind of up the third base line, so we don't have the best angle from where we sit looking down the left field. Watch this one go up. Again, it was a towering shot that looked to be over the foul pole. Ooh,
oh, wow.
That angle looks a little closer. That may have went over the foul pole. So we go under review here. Get this angle. I don't think they need to get it higher than the pole because the ball is going to be out of our view here. But
yeah, it's too bad that angle's not a little bit higher. But the angle from the left field corner.
Yeah, you got to put that camera a little higher if you want to use that one. But we go under review, brought to you by Acme Oyster House. Call on the field was a foul ball down the left field line. Again, in real time, it looked foul, but we have kind of a bad angle here. And that replay, it stayed on line a little longer than I thought. So they do challenge, but it is affirmed a foul ball. So it will bring Brown back to the plate. 0-2 the count with 1 out. Again, after watching the replay, not a bad challenge. They may, in fact, in that first base dugout, have a much better view than we do. So now Brown digs back in. Slody ready to go, and the 0-2 pitch. Off speed, but outside will make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brown's average now up to .430. A solid night at the plate. The 1-2, a swing and a miss. This time picked up by Reynolds. Again, will throw down for good measure, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So Brown retired. Now we'll see Derek Curiel. Derek 1 for 3, but he had a big one. Came in that 8th inning. Blast to center field over the head of Braden Holcomb, the Vanderbilt center fielder. Drove in 2 runs as the Tigers eventually would take the lead in that 8th inning. Curiel stepping in now calls for time.
Derek's double plated 3 runs, or plated 2 runs at the time, and narrowed the gap to 10-9. And then the Tigers scored 3 runs on wild pitches to take what is at the moment a 2-run lead.
Curiel now will step back in. Left-hander readies. Nate Sloat, the right-hander, fires. Fastball missed at the knees. 1-0. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. You'll get a $59 AC system check. just in time for the summer months. AccuGym Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. This time Sloat finds the zone. Evens the count to Curiel. 1 ball, 1 strike. 12-10, LSU leading. Top of the 9th inning here in this SEC opener. The 1-1 bunt, left side. Sloty comes off the mound and airmails this one over the top of the head of Maldonado. Curiel will arrive safely and be granted, I believe, second base, as that one made it just stayed in, caught the screen. Sloty a little bit high on the throw. So that'll put Curiel in scoring position down at second and bring Zach York to the plate.
Sloty making an error there. Should just put that ball in his pocket. No chance to get Curiel. Now Derek's in scoring position because of the error. See if Zach can add an insurance run.
First error of the night. Again, with those wild pitches, that one again going to be on Sloty. It's this first pitch to York upstairs, missing ball 1, 1-0.
And Derek does get credit for a base hit, so 13 hits now for the Tigers.
York awaits. Sloty looks back to second. Now the 1-0. Again, missed upstairs. 2-0. Tomorrow night, game 2 at 7 p.m. Airtime with the Hub International On Deck show will come your way at 6:30. Hope you'll join us again. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Runner at second, a 2-0 count. York awaits. Sloty delivers. The letters for a strike. He found the zone there, 2-1. Sloty's 2-1 pitch. Outside corner. Leaving the count now to York. 2 balls and 2 strikes. York tonight 0 for 3. Has been aboard twice by walk. 1 strikeout, pop out, and a fly ball out to right. 2 outs, runner at second. 2-2. Overhand pitch inside and high, and Curiel took advantage of the slow movement by Corbin Reynolds, and he just takes third base. So now Derek just 90 feet away. Great opportunity. Saw that pitch was inside. Reynolds and York almost hugging each other. There was no chance to make a throw. Payoff delivery, low and inside, ball 4. Sloty gonna walk York. The inning will continue and give Aaron Beatty a chance. Cade tonight 2 of 3 at the plate. He's got Curiel just 90 feet down the line.
Well, insurance run here would be tremendous for the Tigers and for Gavin Guidry.
So now Curiel at third. York takes his lead off of first. Aaron Beatty ready to work. Sloty fires. And a swing and a miss. 0-1. Aaron Beatty tonight struck out in the first and a single in the third. Single and scored in the 5th. Hit by a pitch and came in to score last time in that big 8th inning. The 0-1. Way outside. Reynolds sliding over to his right. Gloves it behind the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Serving the world's best baby back ribs, fresh seafood, Cajun-inspired comfort food, and home of the Jay Johnson Show, Mondays at 6. That's TJ Ribs, 2324 South Acadian Thruway. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. The 1-1. Good-looking pitch that time from Sloty. Had him fooled. Down the middle for a strike. It's 1-2. Tigers threatening to add a run with 2 outs. Curiel at third, York at first. Cade Aaron Beatty, the Tiger catcher, at the plate. Sloty comes set. The 1-2, way upstairs and outside. York, again, trying to bait Reynolds, will slowly make his way from first to second without a throw. Not willing to let a loose baseball allow the Tigers to add to their 2-run lead. Smart heads-up play by Corbin Reynolds. So now runners second and third, 2 outs. Aaron Beatty, 2-strike approach here. The pitch, way outside. 94 miles an hour, almost took Reynolds to the backstop. That'll fill it up, 3-2. Cade has worked it full. Get your pitch, young man. Slody, payoff pitch. And Aaron Beatty fights it off. Fouls it towards the dugout of the Tigers. Still 3-2.
Again, just love the competitive at-bats that LSU has employed, especially after falling behind.
Curiel at third. York at second. 2 outs. Another payoff pitch. And a late swing and a miss by Aaron Beatty. Slody gets the strikeout. The Tigers end up empty-handed. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error committed by the Commodores. Tigers strand 2 runners. We go to the bottom of the ninth. LSU leading by 2 runs, 12-10. Commodores come to the plate. Bottom of the order. Whitcomb, Rigdon, and Johnston when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans. Need funds to help with your financial situation? Republic Finance is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and has served the SEC area since 1952. Check out our loan options to see how we may help you. Visit a local branch or get pre-qualified online at republicfinance.com/tigers.
Not all consumers are eligible to apply online. Secured loans are available exclusively in branch and have collateral and insurance requirements. Standard loan terms, rates, and fees apply based on your state. All loans are subject to approval pursuant to standard underwriting criteria. Not all consumers will qualify. For more information, call 833-907-1737.
Zach Bryan with Heaven on Tour. Saturday, March 28th, Tiger Stadium. With special guests, Camp and J.R. Carroll. Tickets are on sale now at ZachBryan.com. Don't miss Zach Bryan live.
If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Maybe not the prettiest game to start SEC play, but a high-scoring one to say the least. 12-10, LSU leads Vanderbilt. We hit the bottom of the ninth inning. Gavin Guidry ready to work. Face the bottom of the order. The pinch hitter, Tommy Gooden, will take over the bat for Holcomb. Or check that, it was Whitcomb. A swing and a miss by the left-hander will even the count, 1-1. Gooden, the pinch hitter, batting .219 on the year, 3 home runs, 13 RBI. Guidry's 1-1 to the left-hander. Breaking ball, but missed low. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Rigdon waits on deck at the top of the order. Tigers 12 runs, 13 hits. Swing and a miss. That time the fastball from Guidry gets by Gooden. 2-2. Commodores 10 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. Pitch misses high. That'll fill the count here. LSU struggled in the early going with 3 passes. Guidry going to try to work here, at least put the ball in play, not give a free one to the pinch hitter at the bottom of the order. There's a swing and a foul into the screen behind the plate to hold it at 3-2. Infield playing straight up with a left-handed hitter. Again, Jack Rucker taking over at second base, Milam at short, Tanner Reeves at third, York at first. Here's a little base hit into left center field off the bat of the pinch hitter, Gooden. Gets the crowd alive here at the Hawk with a leadoff single. Just a little hit it where the ball is, put the bat on it, and lifted it into left center. So now the top of the order, they'll have a pinch runner come in for Vanderbilt. Cade Sears, 6'1" sophomore out of Franklin, Tennessee, nearby. will be at first base. Rustin Rigdon atop the order steps in from the left side. He's 1 for 2. Had a walk and scored in the first. Sac fly RBI in the third. His single came in the 6th inning. Guidry delivers the first pitch high above the letters for ball 1. 1-0. Again, Rigdon represents the tying run at the plate here with nobody out. 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Guidry trying to lock back into that strike zone here. Tiger pitching tonight, 11 walks given up. There's a strike on the inside corner. Off speed from Guidry to make it 2-1. Take those 11 walks. 1 hit by pitch, 12 free passes given up to the Commodores tonight. Vanderbilt got in on the act in the latter innings, however. They've walked 10. They've hit 2. Throw over to keep an eye on the pinch runner. And Sears, he's back safely. (12-10) LSU leading. Runner at first, nobody out, bottom of the 9th. The 2-1. Beautiful breaking ball in for a strike. Had Rigdon bailing out of the batter's box. 2-2. Sears extends his lead off of first. The 2-2 pitch to the plate. Slap, base hit to right field. Coming up, Brown on the hop, throws it in quickly. That will keep the runner at second. But now, back-to-back singles. Runners first and second. The go-ahead and what would be the game-winning run represented at the plate now by Brody Johnston, Vanderbilt third baseman. So Gooden came in to pinch hit at the bottom of the order, delivered a base hit to left. Rigdon atop the order sends a base hit to right. Runners first and second, nobody out. Gavin going to turn, look back the runner to second. Tim Corbin shouting instructions to Sears, the pinch runner at second base. Corbin, the third base coach. Guidry fires. Missed off the outside corner to the right-hander. Johnston starts him off 1-0. Again, fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get a $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. The 1-0 comes out of the mitt of Aaron Beatty to the backstop. It goes. The pitch high and inside, and now runners will advance second and third. And the pressure really starting to build here in the bottom of the 9th inning. That puts Sears, the pinch runner, at third. Rigdon now at second, and no surprise, Jay Johnson calling for time. Going to go out here, visit with Gavin Guidry. Nobody out. Runners second and third. And a .384 hitter in Johnston at the plate. That was ruled a pass ball, and again, that was a tough break for the Tigers. Guidry came in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mowed right through Vanderbilt. The home team playing with some pride on their home field, not willing to just fold up the chairs and call it a night just yet. Going to make the Tigers work and earn it. Meeting over with, Coach Johnson back in the dugout. Brody Johnston ready to step back in from the right side of the plate. 12-10 LSU leading. Vandy with runners second and third, but nobody out. And Guidry, whatever Coach Johnson said, work there. Puts that one across the plate, make it 2-1 now to Johnston. Johnston tonight, single in the second, drove in 2 runs with a base hit in the 4th. Swing and a foul back to the screen. That'll even it up now, 2-2. Gavin gets an even count. Requesting a new baseball. Home plate umpire Derek Molika will oblige. Two balls, 2 strikes to Johnston. Guidry's 2-2 pitch. In the air, right center field. Curiel coming over, makes the call. Curiel will have it, tagging up is Sears. He will make his way home. Advancing to third will be Rigdon. It's a 1-run game now, 12-11 with a sac fly RBI off the bat of Johnston. Just 1 out. Andy trades a run for an out, gets 1 run closer. Tying run just 90 feet away in Rigdon. With Braden Holcomb, the junior, coming to the plate. Holcomb tonight 1 for 3. It was a solo homer to open the 4th inning. Also aboard on a walk and scored in the 1st. Aboard on a walk in the 4th. Guidry fires, swing and a miss. Gets that fastball by him at 94, and it's 0-1. Holcomb had 1 mission on that swing, and that was to end it right there. 1 out, runner at third. Infield playing in just off the cut. The 0-1 pitch, fouled back into the screen, and Guidry works ahead, 0-2. To the count, runner at third, 1 out. Bottom of the 9th, the pitch. Called strike 3 with a beautiful breaking ball on the outside corner at the knees of Holcomb. Down on strikes for the 3rd time tonight and the 2nd out. 2 down, 1 to go for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Looks like left-hander going to come to the plate. That's John Stone, the right fielder, with a runner at third, 2 down. First delivery off speed, called strike for Gavin Guidry, and it's 0-1. John Stone tonight, 0 for 3. Did get aboard on a walk back in the 4th inning and scored. Rigdon at third base for the Commodores. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped high and deep to right center field, and this ball is gone. John Stone with his 6th home run, going to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th inning with a 2-run bomb. And Vanderbilt going to take game 1 in dramatic fashion here in the bottom of the 9th, walking it off to make it 13-12. With the win, Vanderbilt moves to 12-7 on the year, 1-0 in SEC play for the Tigers. Heartbreaking loss in the opening SEC game of the year. They fall to 13-6, 0-1 in SEC play. A 2-out, 2-run bomb to walk it off the bat of John Stone. 13-12 the final from Nashville. This is the